Okay, well, I don't know about you, but the injustice took place today. And it was totally unexpected and out of the blue, so I hope you're faring better than me. So let's see what we got for the 28th of April 2023. Astro DJ gave me one word. I've yet to find out what it is. I've got the melody, I've just got to find it. Never heard it before in my life. Blackbird. So if you see a blackbird, it could be important. Message from Spirit. Today's card is the Magician, so we're wanting the right way around because we've got to stay positive. Even if things are going to hell in a handcart, we must stay positive. So, hands, arms, shoulder issues, and my wrist is playing up again. Somebody new entering your life if it's the right way around. Of major importance or something new. So we'll see which way it comes out. Gemini energy is still Mercury retrograde, so that fits. Oh, okay. So it's in the negative, so we've got to think positive. Don't be thinking negative. Don't have your words or thoughts negative because you're casting spells. You don't want negativity coming in. Let's see. Children feature in it because we've got the Six of Cups as well. Immaturity, siblings, stuff like that. Let's have a look. 28th of April. Moon in Leo, that's all we've got. That's all they're giving us. So, fond memories of the past, maybe somebody coming back from the past, children, childhood, looking at old photos, that type of thing, nostalgia. And messages, positive messages with a check in the post, hopefully, or a child of a darker complexion in uniform. Positive messages coming your way, gifts even. But there's negativity here, depression, maybe even criminal activity. As I said, it's neutral, it's today's card, so it's just telling us we've got to be positive. There's no action being taken for one day, but Judgment Day is coming. We need to settle this once and for all so that we can move forwards. There's an ending or a passing, but what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. A betrayal, perhaps, something that went badly wrong. We've got the eclipse there. It's a solar eclipse, but we've got a lunar eclipse on the 5th. So, and the sun will come out. It will illuminate things, remove blockages. Travel is indicated. Children again, so children have been mentioned 3 times. Schools, stuff like that. And the tall, handsome stranger, or a fire sign child. So we've got 2 children there. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Both positive. Even the Ten of Swords is positive because if you look, it's just his suit of armour that's harmed, not him. So your inside, your self is not hurt. It's just words and thoughts that are hurting. Issues with the hands, arms, shoulders, definitely. So me and Kristen, that's us. And medical matters. So it can involve somebody that works with blades, disc, cups or wood. Anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon. But it's negative. But it'll be over soon. We'll settle it, and the 20 is positive and the 19 is positive. So perhaps 19th and 20th of May could be important. Rising like the phoenix. Yeah, you're with the wrong team. Red flags all over this. Stop what you're doing. Take no action. Just for one day. Excuse me. Yeah, you're all up in your head about something. Overthinking. It's not going to help you. Your inner child, your ego, is having a bit of a meltdown. So pause. Don't react. Stay calm. Come out of your head. It's the blame shame game. We don't need any of that. 8 weeks. Somebody's been mortally wounded by others or something that's taken place. There will be conflict and competition. But your wishes and dreams will come true. So don't dim your light. Don't let this, whatever it is, cow you into submission. You get out there, you shine your light bright, speak your truth, walk your truth, follow your guardian light. Aquarius energy, number 17. So now we've got the 17, the 19 and the 20. We need the 18 to make it a run. Ankles and legs will be healed. Socialising, networking, arenas, fame. And another 10. This is too much of a heavy burden. We have to settle it and release it. 10 days. Yeah, it's not over yet. So I think that we've got a little way to go yet. What did we get doubled up? Don't know. So 21 is negative. Unfinished business. Delays in travel. And they're both Leo cards. So the Leo moon, did it say, is what's causing this issue. Because the ego is out of control. This is somebody that demands too much of others. It's too much of a heavy burden. Financial ruin. It's the Violet Elizabeth card again. So the colour violet, avoid that, anybody wearing it. The name Violet and Elizabeth. And William and Bill. It's negative. They demand too much of you. And they will scream and scream and scream until they're sick if they don't get it. Another 10, 3 10s, oh my God. So, something is coming to an end that's been a very heavy burden that's caused you emotional and financial drought. But the plus side is that it will end within 10 weeks. You have to look after yourself in that meantime. It's to do with resources. And resources doesn't have to be money, but it's shared resources, reproductive organs, your health. Fill your own cup. Scorpio energy. A death brings about a rebirth, something new. Somebody here is wearing a false mask, pretending to be happy or well when they're not, pretending to be rich when they're not. There is a con man here, but not necessarily with evil intent. Depression could be at the root of this. So we're only missing 1 10, and that's a 10 of cups. So it's not about happiness at the minute. This is about going through the ringer. And the red flags are flying in the wind. You're not with the right tribe. You're not with the right team. Something hasn't paid off how you expected it to. It's all becoming a bit of a mess. But the major arcanas say that it will be settled. So don't make that tunnel longer than it has to be. Yeah, the shit starer, the one that stares the pot, should be made to lick the stick. They want to win at all costs. They don't care how they do it. Do you want to win or do you want to be happy? Just let it go. Walk away. So we've doubled up now. Judgment Day is arriving. And what you've got to do is settle this matter once and for all. Stop dragging it out through wanting to seek revenge or whatever that is, or demanding everything to be your way, because it's not going to work. Just call it a day. The 20, negative energy. Yeah, your attention was elsewhere. We've got 2 5s there now. Change is coming. And none of this blame or shame. It's one of those things. We wasn't being alert. And so you've got to build a bridge and get over it. And when you do, there'll be success. Your wishes and dreams will come true. But you've got to follow your own guiding light. You can't dim your light. And now we've got a couple. There is a mutual admiration and love of unconditional kind for each other. It's also Cancer energy, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio's cuspers is early, Scorpio's Libra, late Scorpio Sagittarius, and Cancer cuspers, early Cancer is Gemini, which we've got, and late Cancer is Leo. But it's a full cup. Love yourself first, male or female. There's been a lack of effort in this situation. No pain, no gain, so you've got to put some effort in it. 8 years. Aries and Capricorn, slight mention there. And internet blockages or internet down. Yeah, you have to defend yourself and what's yours. You have the high ground. You are in the right, so don't let others try to confuse you and play mind games with you. There it is again. So we've got good news coming. Hopefully, like I said, with finances improving, checking the mail, something like that. Or gifts arriving. It's positive messages. The postman. Maybe a door that was once closed to you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, child, those in uniform, darker complexion. And success. Moving on. From stormy waters to calmer ones, 6 weeks, possible travel. So, oh, there's the Aries. 13, transformation, Scorpio energy. I am. You are what? Stand in your truth. What are you? 13. The Ace of Wands. I am action. But we're not taking action right now. So one day, so tomorrow will be the day possibly when we decide to take action. I guess I'm just a natural warrior. The name Camille and Page could be important. This card says it's okay to push, just don't push too hard. Because if you put too much of a heavy burden on someone, they are going to snap. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and the energy of the card is dynamic trailblazer. Aries is the fire of creation. This means Arians can be highly creative. Since they are impatient, they are also blunt and to the point. They make no effort to pretend to be something other than they are, and neither should you. Which in their eyes is number one. That is egotistical. And you can put yourself first, but you are not the only person in the universe. Everyone needs to understand this. Arians tend to be genuine people who are not into playing games. They like matters to move fast. And if you know an Aries that is into playing games, then they must have something else in the chart. Because they don't care. They're honest and to the point. Since Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, it's represented by the primal human. One who must protect and defend. So protect and defend yourself. Aries people are highly ambitious and want to accomplish things quickly in a no-nonsense way. Competition, which is the 5 of Wands, is what Aries is all about. So there is conflict and competition. Many feel the need to compete even when the other party doesn't care. Traditionally, Aries is a warrior sign, which means always on the defensive, ready for action. The Aries style of relating is that of a catalyst using force. It's not a peacemaker. They're interested in sports, and a number of Arians have a fascination with weapons. When this card turns up, expect things to move fast, for there's no time to take things step by step. So, not today, but tomorrow it will be rapid. It will be a mad jump, and it may be a time of testing your will. You will work best in a situation where you make your own decisions rather than acting as somebody's underling. You may even find a supporting cast to help you finish your work. Find your tribe. Be responsible and disciplined in all your actions. You will want to get things started and forge ahead. Do not buckle under other people's drama. So that Leo card, because that is drama. They want to win. The Leo moon. This card marks a period where you are forceful and headstrong, and you can now forge a direction or path as you have the vision and the energy to do so. In love affairs, you will want to take the lead. You may attract spontaneous and enthusiastic lovers. Yes, that new person walking in your life. Be ready to reach new plateaus that may be the opportunity for more than one lover. Be advised to think beyond acting with aggression there, especially in emotional dramas, because it will backfire. In relationships, you or your partner will expect total freedom. However, avoid being quick-tempered, because when this card turns up, there's a need for caution. Red flags. Be steady and measured rather than hot-blooded. Yes. This marks a time where you need to be sensitive to the concerns of others, and you will want to move fast and strong without thinking things through. You may find yourself running into walls, and you will not want to compromise right now, but you have to find a common ground. It's time to let bygones be bygones and settle this. Any fighting or conflicts will not serve you at this time. In fact, they will poison the waters and make matters worse. Care must be taken not to be foolish or rash. However, it is time to work for a cause and get things started. Just make sure you always finish what you started. And there she is, the fairy godmother. Now I said, didn't I, Cinderella won't go to the ball, but you will go to the ball as long as you listen to the fairy godmother. She will not pull any punches, and she will chuck you off a cliff, ready or not. So if you don't listen to what Spirit says, you and follow your star, you wish you had. Number 6. So, the old crone. The wisdom. We'll go through it again, but we know it pretty well now, don't we? The past, present and future all melt together. The Trinity knot in the circle is the symbol which represents the maiden, the mother and the crone. Past, present and future. The 3 life cycles of women. I've had many encounters with the fairy crone, and she can be very abrupt. She literally rummages about through my abdomen, pulling things out and throwing me off a cliff. She shows you situations at such a fast pace, you wonder why she is in the guise of a crone. Never have I met a being so wise. If you're looking for sympathy, you will not find it here, but you will find answers if you're truly looking for change. And change is what you've got to look for. Do not be fooled by the appearance of the fairy crone. She may be small, she may be old and hobbling around with the use of her staff, but turn your back on her for an instant and she flitters around in the blink of an eye. She is made of earth. She is earth, and she is older than you could possibly imagine. She carries all the secrets of lessons learned over eons of time, which one can only experience for oneself to fully understand. She sees through the lies, even the ones you tell yourself. She sees through your sabotage patterns and knows what's best for you, which might not be something that you are comfortable to hear. The fairy crone has no patience with time wasters. You either heed her advice or she's done with you. What you can rely on from her is wisdom, answers, and matter-of-fact attitude that cut through your ego, what did I say, and the masks that you wear. Well done, Spirit. If you truly seek answers to your biggest questions, then it's time to work with the fairy crone. But know one thing, you might not want to hear the answers if you're stuck in your comfort zone. Know that once you call on her, She has the ability to propel you forward at such a speed that you won't know what's hit you. Drawing the Fairy Crone card indicates that you need to look deeper into a situation and within yourself to see what's really going on. Only when you peel back the layers can you truly see the root issue. It's about being open, vulnerable enough to look at yourself and what you may be afraid to look at, that you've kept hidden for so long. You might be caught in a never-ending pattern that feels as if you're out of control. But remember, when we change what's on the inside, the outside falls into place. The Fairy Crone represents the future. Nothing is yet set in stone, and all can change depending on your decisions and the ones that you make in the present. Really think about what you want in the future to look like, and sit with the Fairy Crone to see what needs to be done for you to get there. Well done, Spirit. Pluto, second house of Taurus and Libra. Taurus is about truth, the neck and throat, speaking your mind. It's about tradition. Neck, throat, banks, green, money, the material world, wealth, worldly goods, personal resources, possessions, security, how you value yourself, your values, your self-worth, material values and spending. So somebody may have spent too much and it's causing friction. Pluto in Libra. Pluto in Libra challenges the basis on which our social structure and relationships are built with the wrong team. Ideas around global responsibility took root, as did fundamentalism. The challenge was to transform relationships through humanity. So be compassionate. The red chakra. So something's making your blood boil, either passion or anger. Red chakra fairy. So it's situated at the base of your spine, so you may feel Kundalini taking place. The red chakra angel is strong-willed, just like the old crone, and is able to be honest with all those whom she has relationships with. She's courageous and confident in her abilities to be the centre of attention. Being at the centre does not bother her in the least, because she's strong-willed and nothing anyone says is going to affect her in the least. So stand strong. The red chakra fairy has an air of self-awareness, which provides her with advanced skills of survival. This makes her a great person to be around during times of crisis. Do not be afraid of her or judge her for her extrovert behaviour, because everyone needs to be confident to encourage and support them in their journey. Your challenge is to understand such people who play these roles in your life. They are often scapegoated and told they are show-offs, when in fact they're simply providing a mirror for those who are reluctant to walk out in the light and fear being ridiculed. That's why they want you to burn your light brightly. Do not be afraid to shine your light. It will bring you success. It's time for you to stop hiding. Find your place on the stage. If you want your opinions to be heard, only you are too fearful that you will meet the same fate as those that are already judgment as being too loud. When you find the courage to take the centre stage, you will be pleasantly surprised that in fact the stage is warm and welcoming, and others up there will be very glad you joined them. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up to be counted, your friends and family will gain a whole new respect for you, and you will understand the difference between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. Once you do this, our next problem is getting you back off the stage. You will love the limelight. Don't know about that, but you should be honest in your thought, word and deed. Live your truth. There's no point in wasting your time on this earth otherwise. The blackbird. Going back to the blackbird, my mum always said they have the most beautiful song because they have the plainest feathers. So just because you feel like you're not important or you're very plain, it's time now to show your voice. Wisdom, and there's the wisdom of the crone. Knowledge is learnt, so some information is coming your way, but wisdom is the divine prompting within, so what you do about it. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still quiet centre and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take the decision and act from your own infinite self. So sleep on it, think on, and then act. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective, as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. So walk your path in life as one with the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. Listen to your inner wisdom. Can't get better than that. Well done, Spirit. Good job today. Thanks for listening.